beautiful people? I am Valencia King. Alongside me is none other than Mavericks Alexander, and this is Real Talk Sports. I guess I could say, guess who's back? Because you're back on Real Talk Sports. And KP is back in the Mavericks lineup. He finished the game with just under 30 minutes. He had 19 points, 50% from the field goal range, and hit 2 out of his 3-pointers. So we're going to start with the unicorn, the man who was back in the lineup, and talk to KP as he lets us know how the Dallas Mavericks were able to hold off the Orlando Magic to just 92 points.
Yeah, I think it starts with our coaching staff. You know, they're the ones that are instilling this kind of defense into us, and we have the guys to be able to do that. That's one thing. So our mindset as players, and then also I think when we're offensively moving the ball, everybody's touching it, everybody's feeling good. That's when, you know, it's just human nature. We all have more energy on the defensive end. So if we have that combination, then you know, we're capable of holding teams under 100 points, and that gives us a really good chance of winning.
Yes, indeed. Again, you are watching Real Talk Sports. Mavericks, we just heard from KP. The Mavs get the win over the Orlando Magic. How are you feeling? I mean, KP's back.
Man, it's always great to have KP. You know, he's super dynamic when he's on the floor. As far as spacing, knock down big shots. Obviously, he had one at the end of the first quarter. I believe that was pretty big. That, you know, had the fans engaged. So always good to have the unicorn back. He's a pivotal player in the franchise. So, you know, always nice to have him back. Was excited to see him there. So yeah.
For sure. We're going to jump to Jalen Brunson, who kind of shared those same sentiments, almost exactly. I feel like the feeling is mutual for all Mavs fans surrounding the world.
Missed his rim protection, his ability to space the floor. He's just another threat for us. Another guy on the scouting report who, you know, you got to play a certain way, and he brings a different dimension to this team. And I mean, we missed him. We were playing well in his absence, but having him back is going to be a plus, and I think that showed tonight.
Listen, Mavs fans, you heard it from JB himself. KP adds to this team like nobody else can. Mavericks, Jalen Brunson, he's consistent.
Super consistent.
He's kind of that guy.
No, he's that guy.
He's that guy? Tell me about it.
Man, JB always has it on. Like, tough buckets, one hand, same leg finishes, fallaways, great vision. Tempo was always great. He's just, you know, amazing piece for the Mavs to have. That guy he's a great player. Very great player. That's all I can say.
No, I think it kind of comes from his lineage. Maybe you guys don't know, but his father actually was kind of that guy as well. And he talked about his dad. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Mavs fans, this just, and okay, it's not just in, but in case you did not know, the newest Dallas Maverick is none other than Marquese Chriss. The Dallas Mavericks made it official. All right. They did. After 3 10-day contracts this season, due to COVID regulations, you were allowed to do 3. They made it official.
Oh.
He's a Maverick. 2-year deal as it stands right now.
Okay.
So how are we feeling? Because I kind of like this guy.
Yeah, he's a very high energy guy. Very similar to Willie. Not to compare Willie. But yeah, real high energy guy.
Yeah.
Catch lobs, block shots, run the floor well. So I think he's going to be a good addition to the Mavs. I'm going to like him in pick and roll with Luka and, you know, those type of situations. Jalen.
Yeah,
So it's
for sure. I can definitely see that. We've already seen it in the last 30 days or so with the 3 10 days.
Yes,
but
for sure.
now we're going to see it for hopefully the next couple
2
of
years.
seasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, listen, we actually got a chance to hear from Marquese Chriss. I asked him, you know, he talked about his faith and how everything happens on God's time. So I actually asked him about that and how his faith was able to keep him encouraged and focused throughout his basketball journey, because it's been a couple of years since he's been in the league.
Actually, yeah.
So for him to get this opportunity, he has more than made the most of it, because he's signed now.
Yeah, that's and big congrats to him, because, you know, he was a big name in high school, college.
Yeah.
So for him to come back and, you know, get a second chance at, you know, pretty cool.
Yeah,
Good job,
absolutely. It is. We are happy to have you here on the Mavericks team. I know the Mavs fans are already on social media going crazy, so let's go ahead and check in with Marquese Chriss. And the question after mine is from none other than Dorothy Gentry. She also kind of had the question along the same lines about his faith and any advice he would have for up-and-coming basketball stars. So go ahead and take a listen. Valencia King with Real Talk Sports. Thank you for your time. You mentioned that everything happens on God's timing. How has your faith kept you focused and encouraged throughout your basketball career thus far?
I mean, I'd be lying if I said that it was always easy. It's been a lot of hard times, especially with my injuries and, things in my personal life that I had to fight through. But I think just understanding that everything happens for a reason. And I know God didn't bring me this far just to leave me here. So, I think just staying focused is the biggest thing and giving Him the glory when I am in positions of success. And, really, like you said, just staying focused and understanding that there's going to be an opportunity and, when it comes, just to be ready and make the most out of it.
Marquese, hi, this is Dorothy Gentry with iMessenger Media. Along those same lines, what advice would you give to other athletes in the same position? And personally, what were some things that you said to yourself? How did you encourage yourself as you waited for the opportunity to play again?
Man, I think the biggest thing is just to keep faith and keep confidence in yourself. Understanding that just because the opportunity is not there doesn't mean that it's a rejection, And I think just, like I said, staying ready. Really, I don't know. It was a lot of my family. My family just kept me focused and kept me motivated and, understanding that an opportunity was going to come. And like I said, I feel like I'm talented enough to be in this league as long as I want to be. And just keeping my focus and doing what I need to do every night is really the biggest thing for me. It means a lot. I had a chance to go to the museum in Memphis a few years ago, and, I think it's enlightening to learn about your history and things like that. Because I feel like the school system doesn't really, give it the credit it deserves. We learn about it for 28 days, and that's kind of the recognition that they give to our Black history. So I think the NBA doing that is amazing, and then obviously everything he means to our culture and to the United States as a whole is amazing.
If you didn't know, it's Real Talk Sports with Valencia King. My last name is King, and there's a very special holiday that's coming up celebrating, I'm not going to say he's my family, but who's going to tell me he's not? Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. National Holiday. We're celebrating him on MLK Day. Obviously, it's all of our guys. All our guys. What he did. He's that guy.
Had a dream.
Y'all be dreaming. We be dreaming.
We got big dreams.
Big dreams here at Real Talk Sports. Listen, we can laugh, but it's laughing in celebration, of course. So the Mavs actually are going to be playing against OKC on MLK Day. So that's going to be a big NBA celebration as well. So I'm excited about that.
I'm excited.
I am. Mavs fans, if you are in the AAC, definitely let us know. Hit us up across social medias at I am Valencia King, and they can follow you where?
Oh, at Marriage Alex, IG Marriage Alexander on Twitter. Just type in Marriage, you should find it.
There you go. Respect the shooter. Shout out to our producer, Life is But a Dream. Love you, Ralph. Stills by Frankie, Dex, what up? And we will see you guys on the next Mavericks game in the next edition of Real Talk Sports. Peace.
Let's get into some Real Talk Sports. Okay, you're rocking with the queen, Miss Valencia King, bringing authentic interviews live from the scene. Real Talk Sports in the house. Valencia King holding it down. You're rocking with the